everyone. My name is Chiwetel Okweme, and here is my IAS portfolio. Before diving into my website, I'd love to introduce myself first. I'm an African woman born in Nigeria, specifically Lagos, Nigeria, and was raised here in Washington State. My love for psychology stems from my passions of Afro liberation, advocacy work for mental illnesses, and equitable healthcare and education. My dream is to work in the medical field. I would love to be a psychiatrist. However, I would love to be in a role that allows me to help my community, especially Afro youth, as I believe children are the future. As we scroll down, we see my family. First off is my dad and I, then my mom and my little brother Dunto, who is 16 and a sophomore in high school, then my other little brother Kem Sochi, who is currently 18 and actually goes to school with me here at UW Bothell, and he's a first year student. Then my beautiful grandmother and I, who actually raised me for quite some time. No one tells you about the sadness that comes from watching your little siblings grow up. They're literally taller than me now. Next is my second family, my friends. I believe it takes a village. I'm grateful to have such a beautiful, strong group of Afro women in my corner. We have Martha, hopefully you can see my cursor, Lydia, Priscilla, Afia, and Chisom. I love my friends so much. Their support means so much to me. Of course, my home, Lagos, Nigeria. I got the chance to visit my extended family about 7 years ago and hope to go back soon. Nigerian culture is so very beautiful. Look at this picture. Look at all the trees and the grass. It's gorgeous. Leadership. Leadership is very important to me. In my role in the Black Student Union, I had the opportunity to create the Shades of Brown Showcase, hoping to make it an annual event at UW Bothell. The Shades of Brown Showcase highlights the Black beauty and talent within the local community. Stay tuned for February 2025 as it'll mark our third showcase. And of course, my role as an RA. I love being an RA and helping my first year students in their transition from high school to college. I believe it's such a crucial time period. Lastly, a quote from my closest friends, Kasia in high school, do it for your future self. I have 2 tattoos right now, and I would love to get this quote tatted on me in the sometime future, as it gives me motivation to simply just keep going. Do it for your future self. It'll be worth it. So yes, this is all about me. Let's dive into the first tab here on my website. So first is my capstone essay. In this essay, I highlight the challenges I faced as a young Afro woman entering a PWI, predominantly white institution. I spoke about the classes I took that fueled my passions and turned my academic journey into a life mission. I heavily discussed how being a pre-med student within the IAS field broadened my perspective and allowed me to question my surroundings while analyzing the effects of the society upon my people. I'm going to scroll down a little bit. In addition to discussing my classes, I spoke about my leadership roles and current job as a behavior technician. Fostering a sense of community, safety, non-judgment, and courage amongst young Black students is something I always wanted to do. So being an RA, BSU president, and the marketing officer for the pre-medical club has given me that platform. I ended off the essay reassuring all the work that I've done at the University of Washington. I'm confident that my 17-year-old self would be proud. Next is my archive, highlighting significant work that means a lot to me. Coincidentally, I almost went in order when linking these artifacts, but I highlighted a lot of classes that I will forever remember. First, highlighting my social psychology class and the work that I did inside. Then my B Corps class that I took as a little first year student. It definitely pushed me out of my comfort zone. I was acting. Can you imagine? Then some bigger papers that I completed, Safety for All Despite Any Circumstance, and a big project that meant a lot to me. I got to talk about the school to prison pipeline. My BIS 340 class, Approaches to Cultural Research, was one of my favorite classes. I definitely wanted to link my memory work project. The concept of memory work was beautiful to me. Each assignment reflected upon my own memories, personal or collective. It became the number one tool in analyzing how history intersected to a larger social narrative. I'm very proud of my memory work project as it allowed me to showcase my culture, my identity, and I even got the chance to talk about my name. Scrolling down is my Big Pharma and Drug Abuse project. I also love this project as it gave me the chance to research pharmaceutical companies and their roles in the cycle of drug abuse. Next is my annotated bibliography, which is simply an extension of my archive. Within this tab, I got the chance to talk about why I chose specific artifacts. The School of IAS has 5 learning objectives. I dived into how each learning objective has allowed me to continue my academic journey and apply it to other aspects of my life. Starting off with the interdisciplinary research and inquiry. I linked artifacts that I believe supported each learning objective. Once again, talking about my Big Pharma project. Each little splur at the top talks about how I think the learning objective has helped me. Next up is diversity and equity. What does diversity and equity mean to me? Well, everything. I also linked some artifacts below that I believe supported this learning objective. Next is critical and creative thinking. As I said before, I am a pre-med student, so I wanted to highlight some of the work I've done in my science courses. I literally had to build this from scratch. Dollar Store was my best friend when building my esterification reaction of ethanol and acetic acid. I got a good grade. I'm proud of it. Next is collaboration and shared leadership. Some may say that being an IAS student is all about group work, so I'm happy that I got to link some of my projects below. Again, I got to link something in biology, which was a turmeric presentation. I also linked some of the residential life events I've done as an RA. I did 3 because I love these flyers. I think they were so pretty. But as an RA, we also got to collaborate with other departments on campus. In the Bloom and Craft event, we got to collaborate with the Office of Sustainability. Lastly is writing and communication. This website definitely has a lot of writing, so writing is definitely something I love to do. I think it's very important and a skill that I have developed within my field or within my time within this department of IAS. And again, I linked some artifacts that I believe supported the learning objective of writing and communication. Lastly is my thank you notes. I would like to thank you for the time you've taken to read through my portfolio or listen to my portfolio. And of course, feel free to contact me. Here's my email. But yes, this is my portfolio. Again, thank you so much for listening through this presentation. I am super proud of myself and I am excited for my next journey in higher education. Wish me luck.